Welcome back to Excel with NS. Please like, share, and follow TechIsRain on all social media platforms. Let's get right into it. We are still on Excel text function. We are on our final data set. We'll be using this final data set to answer all 16 questions as pertaining to the data set concerning Excel text functions. So let's get right into it. The next questions, if answer all three, the next question is replace hashtag with space in notes E4. In notes E4. Okay, we have to replace this hashtag with a spacebar. To do that, call here Q4. So we use our substitute function. Substitute. This is substitute function for E4, which is in our notes. And we have to remove the hashtag, which is this, and substitute it with a spacebar. And close our brackets. So here we have our delayed review. Let's expand this. So enter. We have our delayed review, but this is not visually appealing. So first, let's remove excess space if there is any. Let's call this as in extra. Let's remove excess space. This is not what we were told to do, but let's do it anyway. So we've removed excess space, but it's still not looking proper. Then we put it in proper case so that it will look more presentable, more proper, if you will. So here we have our delayed review. From this to this, well organized, well, it's visually appealing here. So we have removed this with the substitute function. The substitute function is to replace a text or a character. No, to replace a text, or a word in Excel. Replace is what you use in replacing characters. So we have replaced this entire text, which is this hashtag, with a space bar, which is the space you see here. We use trim. If we put double space or triple, let's triple the space here. It's still one space here because of this trim function. But if you remove this trim function, we have this. Once you remove the trim function, we have this. But if we put that trim function back, you can see that even with excess space, only the space in between the words is kept. All the other space are automatically trimmed out. And that is how the trim function works. The proper function puts the first letter in capital letter and the rest in smaller letter. And we've answered the first question for this data set. The second question is remove extra space and convert amount text F2 into a number. Okay, we have this amount text. This is F2. You have to convert this into a number, because if we do this equals to F2 times let's say F3, it will show us value, because this is a text, this string make Excel recognize these numbers as text. So how do we do that now? We have to convert all this. We have to convert all this to a number, from text to a number. So call it Q5. Let's call that Q5. This is question number 5. Bold, centralize. So question number 5 is convert this to a number. To do that, we use our value function, which is convert a text string that represents a number to a word. This is a text string, it represents a number, so we have to convert it to a word. Now let's see, if we convert F2, if we just convert it to a word, it shows value. We can't convert it as is, so we need to put various functions to convert it. And the first function we use is the trim function to remove excess space. So we use our trim function. Then the next will be to substitute. To substitute what is making it a text instead of a number. So what makes it a text instead of a number? And that will be these strings here. So we have to substitute in F2. We substitute the strings out. So put the double strings that we are substituting and close it. As we have 4 strings, 1 for the opening string, 2 for the strings on the F2, and 1 for the closing string. Then what do we want here? We want nothing, so just a double string with an empty string. Then we close our bracket. Here's the error. Let's see, let's compare it. Value stream F2. Okay, there's a space after the F2. So do we want to correct this here? So now we have 450. If we do the same for the second cell, we have 300. Now when we do H2 times, okay, not H2, H5 times H6, it will give us 135,000. So Excel has automatically recognized this as a number. Now what if we remove the value function? Let's say we remove the value function. We have this as a currency. Now let's say we do this. Then we add it. E4 plus E5. Sorry, H4 plus H5. H4 plus H5. We have 750 here. This $sign means is a currency. So Excel recognizes this as a currency value. That is basically what that says. So we could leave it like this, but we want to convert it to a number, not a currency, but a number, and that's where our value comes in. The value will convert it not to a currency, but to a number itself. And with that, we've answered question number 5. And question number 6 might be the simplest of them all. Extract the first 3 letters of employee code in D4. So to extract the first 3 letters of employee code in D4 equals to this. We use the left function. It might be the simplest of this data set. So to use the left function, EQ6. Let's make this bold and centralized. So these are 6 questions. And the question is extract the first 3 letters of employee code. This is the first 3 letters. So this is the EMP employee code. We use the left function. Call it. Remember, equals to is to call a function. Without the equals to, the function will not run. So left bracket open. We need the EMP, that is D2. D2. Let's start with D2. D2. Okay. So D2 access. Okay, D4. So let's use D4. And we only need 3 letters because that is the only letters in D4. Enter. We got our EMP. That is just how to use the left function. This left function is, let me explain the left function again. Left, to return the specified number of characters from the start of the string. So left function will return as many characters as you specify from this place. So if we use left in this D4 and call, we need like 9 characters, close our bracket. It will give us it will count to your 9 and give it to us. If we need 12, 10, it will count until there's nothing left to count. This is not up to 12 characters, but it will count until there's nothing left to count. If we put 11, it will count and continue until there's nothing left. But then if we put just 1, to give us only 1 character. So left to start from the left. The left function is to start from the left and count and give us the number of characters that we specify. Here we started from D4. On D4 we start from the beginning and we needed only 3 characters, which is EMP, and we got it. So we have answered all 3 questions for this video. In the next video we'll be answering the remaining questions pertaining to this data set. So we've answered 6 out of 16. I'll see you in the next video. Ernest out.